Got it. Yeah, I mean that's still way better. Yeah. All right. Oh man, that's right. Speakers good, headphones good. All right, cool. Wow, that's cool. Interesting. Damn. All right, we're off and running. This is the last Hashmark show of season 3. God bless America. Here we are. It's almost Valentine's Day. We've got a February 11th Super Bowl, and we're here joined with the one and only. And, honestly, not surprised here. We can count on him. The Beast, he's here. He's unfrozen. Han Solo style. He's here. What's going on, man?
It took a while to unthaw here.
Gosh, long time. You tell people what you're doing. It's working, right? How is it going?
Oh yeah, I had a lot of during the November, December months. We had wrestling season, and got my 2 daughters in it, and it's a really great thing. We got girls. It's the fastest growing sport amongst females in America right now, and as a wrestler myself, I love coaching it. I actually have I've been doing cold showers now since the Iowa winters are pretty brutal outside. So
good news is we've got one game, and I promised you, I think, to get out of here about 11. But we do have first of all, let's talk about the game. Kansas City Chiefs, San Francisco 49ers, your Super Bowl 58 Beast. What do you have going on here? And take your time, one game. Who do you got? And also, if you don't have a play and you want to go right into your props, go ahead. But whatever you want, man. What do you got here?
So I'm a big proponent of whenever you have the Kansas City Chiefs backed into a corner, that's when they show out. I had the Chiefs bet, the futures bet, which I did this last year and I hit it. I had the Chiefs. I'm trying to pull up my thing here. I had them January 21st. I bet them to win it all.
Ooh.
So I got plus 360.
Holy. Wow. I like that.
So yeah,
Holy
I bet
shit.
that. I know Knott's is a big proponent of doing bet them if you like them, bet them throughout the playoffs. You'll make more money that way. I just always love that. Hey, this is who I'm picking from this point out. So
yes, yeah, a little bit. I had the Lions.
A part of me wants to see the 49ers win, but I've got my money on the Chiefs.
Right.
So, I mean, it's 2 of the Raiders rivals. So it's like who do I root for?
Well, look, you got the better of the number, I would imagine. I don't have it pulled up right now, but let me pull up some scores and odds here.
It's plus 110 for the Chiefs right now on Caesars, and then 49ers.
There you go. There you go. That's all we need. That's all you need to hear. You are 200% higher or better in the market than the guy next to you who has plus 400 or whatever it was weeks ago. So that's great. You did fucking great, man. And that's what it's all about. And here we are. And most people just can't stay disciplined to just wait on a futures bet. And futures bets, and I wish Notch was here to ask him this. Are future bets a different pot of the budget? Is it included in the bankroll? Because look, that ties up cash, right? I mean, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you gambling these days? What app are you using?
I'm using Caesars. That's pretty much the one that I've always used, and I've messed around with BetMGM and stuff like that. And I think I still have money on BetMGM, but it's just I always Caesars is always that app that I associate with stuff. I do some on Bet Openly, which I've got I've got 2 of those. What do they call them?
betopenly.com. You can check it out. Peer-to-peer betting. Very, very, very much less juice. Gino put it a great way. Shout out to Gino and his 49ers. Okay, so official pick from the Beast. We've got you are taking. Well, let's say you're at the window. You don't have this ticket in your pocket. What are you doing?
Are you talking about props or just
Just a game right now?
game?
Yeah.
Oh man, I think it's so hard for that 49ers like offense to not be like firing all cylinders. They've got McCaffrey, they've got Debo, they've got Ayuk, they've got Kittle, Brock Purdy. Everybody underestimates him. Beginning of the playoffs, he's the worst quarterback in the playoffs.
I know.
I'd take any quarterback over him. Well, guess what? He's in the Super Bowl. I mean, he's a guy that came from Iowa State, not my favorite team in college football, but it's like, hey, once you get to the pros, I don't care where you went to college. I like Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
I think he's a good character.
Brock Purdy, I didn't mean to cut you off there. Go ahead. Good character. Because I was going to go on my rant there. No, you can go ahead and finish up. We got plenty of time here. Go ahead. You're saying Purdy, good character.
Oh yeah, I like him. I think he's a good. I think he's the next Brady. I was going to say that. I forgot to put that down in my notes, but he's got to be the next Brady. The NFL needs another Brady, right?
Yeah.
He's Mr. Irrelevant.
I mean, look, what I really appreciate about the Super Bowl, and a lot of people underestimate this, I think, 2 weeks off with one game to kind of look at, the hype does fall off, about Tuesday and Wednesday of this week, where, again, I'm not there. I'm not in Vegas, but, I'm starting to see it with this kid. And I loved this guy at Iowa State. Loved him. And couldn't believe he was fucking picked last. Mr. Irrelevant, 256, right? It's 256 or 254?
256, I'm pretty sure.
Got it. This is his fucking second year in the league. He's in the Super Bowl. I don't care what anybody says. This is proving that I think, I could go out there maybe possibly and play quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. I know I disagree. I just can't believe this fucking guy was Mr. Irrelevant. And I don't think we're going to see that Brock Purdy against Detroit or Green Bay. I think we're going to see, which is leading me right into the pick. Got the jersey on. I've had this jersey on for a while here. I do have a future, I believe, on it. I have no idea, which is just ridiculous. It's not a lot, but I was calling for Kansas City and Detroit all year, and I thought the Kansas City Chiefs were going to pull something out of their sleeves. They didn't, the Lions, they didn't, but the Chiefs are still there, and I felt they had some tricks to play late. And again, it's Mahomes. It's like so I was all over the Chiefs, and then I see everybody back in the Chiefs, and I know it doesn't really matter at times, but I'm kind of like, every time I see this, it's no good. But I mean, the guys, they're crazy. Like, they could do anything. But if you take away Kelsey, where are the Chiefs winning? Like, is it Mahomes? And I just don't see the 49ers losing this football game.
Yeah, I think, that's a good call. It's always that when the Chiefs are like, they're saying they don't.
They're dogs, right? They're like 10. Mahomes 10-1.
Anytime they're a dog, it's like I can't. It's hard for me to pick against them because it's like always something's gonna happen. Mahomes is gonna pull something out of his ass, and it always happens.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't have shit for receivers this year, and guess where he's at? In the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The defense is not, the Ravens defense. Guess where they're at? They're in the Super Bowl.
No, not the Ravens. They're not there.
No, I said the Ravens. Yeah, I know. Look at the Ravens defense.
You're right. Yep, they're not there.
they're not the Ravens defense, and they're not as good as they are. But their defense is doing enough.
Mm-hmm.
Their offense is doing enough. So,
yeah, it's a good point. It's a good point. I'm with you.
Is Pacheco the best running back? Probably not, but he does good enough for the Chiefs. So it's like
he's a football player, right? And it works in that. Yeah, a good point.
Rashee Rice. He's their receivers have all been inconsistent this year. So it's like, Kelsey's the only guy on that team. Mahomes and Kelsey have been,
Well, don't forget
Mahomes.
Taylor Swift. What's your thought on that? I don't think we've had your take on this. Because about that time when we basically went off the air, I think that's when it started picking up. What's your take on the whole Taylor? And if the Chiefs win, are they gonna their engagement on the field or no?
No, that's too early in their relationship.
That's what I said.
I don't care. Like,
no, I know. I don't either.
It's one of those things where it's like, okay, big deal. She's going to the games and stuff. It's like, good, be supportive. Significant other.
People freaking out over this.
Yeah, it's like it'll bring more fans to football, or more views. Who cares?
Yeah, you're right. That's what they want. Al Michaels, though, he didn't want to call that game on Peacock because he didn't want to call that Chiefs game because of Taylor Swift. Now he's obviously he's a big he's a $1 million a game guy, but still, I thought that was interesting. He was so sick and tired of that narrative, and they told him, they were like, "No, we're going to show her a lot." And he was like, "I'm not calling this game." You watch a lot of the end of the football year here? Or did you? Okay, good. Yeah.
I always watch football.
I caught less than I ever have this year.
I missed a lot of the evening games, but I always catch up on, through fantasy football and stuff like that. So it's like, it's not that I missed anything. Like, I'd always check my scores and see, oh, hey, Nico Collins got a bunch of, yards and the Texans won and stuff like that. And, I always, I've got skin in the game. I'm always betting on games. So, when I wasn't, I was watching the show and listening to, everybody. So, hey, listen to the podcast,
Yes.
profit.
Yes, you will profit. That is right. And I think, is this Purdy? This is, hold on. Is this him? I want to see. Can you hear this?
I can't hear anything right now.
You can't? Okay, cool. I'm not going to play it then. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. So, do you have any props before I go with mine? I don't have a lot, but do you have any that you like? And then we'll go with, we can guess the Gatorade. And then I'll pull some up and maybe we can just talk about them here. But anything you got out there that you like?
I'm going with Patrick Mahomes for the MVP, which I just saw that not too long ago. Which I think I picked him last year and he won it. And then
he won it last year?
Pretty sure. Didn't he?
Yeah,
win?
You're right.
It was purple,
him. Yeah, it was purple Gatorade.
Yep. And then I did not pick the Gatorade. I don't think I didn't bet on that.
Okay.
So the other two, one of them that I got, they're pretty cool prop bets on. They give them names on Caesars. So there's two that stuck out to me. There's one called Caribou Lou, and it's Pacheco, 1 touchdown, and then Rashee Rice, 51 yards receiving. So you remember it's Caribou Lou is 151 run. So
wow.
It's one touchdown, 51 yards, 151 run, Malibu, make them all.
Yeah.
Nuts.
I like this.
And then there's another one called I Got 5 on it. And it's Ayuk, Debo Samuel, McCaffrey, all 5+ receptions.
Okay. That's not bad.
So
McCaffrey.
that one.
Okay, you've seen some out of the back combination or each player.
No, well, they all have to. They all have to have 5+. So
Okay, got it.
but the Pacheco one and Rashid Rice, I think that one's a good one. I think Pacheco is going to punch one in. Rashid Rice is going to have to be the receiver unless it's someone like that. His name's something, Justin something. I had him in fantasy football for a couple weeks, Justin Ross or something like that.
Yeah, Joe Brown.
But there's gonna be some unknown or like little used receiver in the Chiefs offense. It's gonna blow up.
Sure, for sure.
But and then the other not really prop, but player. I have Deebo Samuel anytime touchdown. That's +130. The Caribou Lou one was +180. I got 5 on it.
Wow. That's surprising on that Deebo +130. Wow.
Yeah. Well, this was at Pacheco. It is +500 for the. I got 5 on it, so it's 5 receptions each.
That's Caesars, right?
Yep, Caesars. Yep.
All right, so Caesars, I got 5 on it.
Yep.
Is this your marketing or theirs?
I don't know. I just thought these props were cool.
Cool.
There's one called something with Travis Kelce. It's 0 touchdowns and 49ers win. It's like called like Kelce. It's called Who's Crying Now. It's Travis Kelce 0 touchdowns scored and 49ers win. It is +190.
Interesting. I see Travis Kelce scoring. I have his anytime booked, and I have nothing played on the side yet. Now I have more props here though.
Yeah, I might grab more. I do think I am going with heads for the coin toss -105.
Been a good one.
Then I don't know what I want to do for the team because I don't know if I might have just picked. I don't think I picked a team to win it last year, the coin toss, but I think I picked the coin toss last year, right? And I'm gonna go with heads. But yeah.
Did you know that the national anthem is it Reba McEntire this year?
I can't remember, but did you see her at Dolly? Did you remember Dolly Parton at the Cowboys for what was the Cowboys game? Was that Thanksgiving or was that Christmas?
Yeah, I think it was. She set the record, right?
Something. I was like,
Usher halftime. Interesting.
Yeah, Usher's halftime. It is Reba McEntire. You are correct.
The favorite for the Gatorade, if anybody's wondering here.
Purple, isn't it?
I think it's red. Wait. Additionally, the color of the Gatorade poured on the winning coach is the perennial favorite. So, what, red? I just got to look it up. I don't have it here. My internet is all messed up, man. Okay, some of the props that I like. We've got, we talked about the anytime touchdown there, Travis Kelce. Anytime Patrick Mahomes touchdown there, you're getting some good positive on that. I also have under in his rushing attempts, but I do like his over in passing yard attempts. And I have Pacheco on over catches out of the backfield. I have red Gatorade. Now, here's the thing. I got nothing crazy behind this other than this whole love thing, Taylor Swift, and we'll put a TikTok out tonight on it. And Eddie was in Kansas City and he saw this in the train station. It was a lot of love and Taylor, the hearts, did you find the heart by Travis Kelce in Buffalo good or bad? I mean, that was cold. That was nice. I mean, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what to think.
I mean, look, I feel that Valentine's Day and love, I think that's a new narrative they're trying to push out there. So it's like, how do I go against? How is America going to feel if Taylor Swift flies back from Tokyo and they don't win this game. Like that's where I'm so twisted. It's like the Chiefs aren't favored. But anyways, let's wrap this thing up here. We've more bets here that I'm going to load into the show here, hopefully from Nuts.
I was gonna say, did you? I know you guys are big on numbers. Did you see all the numbers?
Yeah,
correlating with
yes. Yeah, we've got a 13 going with Taylor Swift. And, I haven't even done enough research into that where what it's going to go to. But that was odd. The night she won that Grammy, Rick was hitting us up saying that, in our chat. And you saw it. And I was like, this is crazy. This is fucking stupid. So now I'm like, okay, are they really putting it out there? Trying to make fun of everybody? I don't know. I feel like you can't not say it's not a coincidence. You know what I mean? But maybe it's just the way her brain is programmed. What do you think?
Here's the thing. Apparently, she was born the 13th of December. She turned 13 on Friday the 13th. Her first album went gold in the U.S. in 13 weeks. She just won her 13th Grammy. Super Bowl 58 is 5 + 8 is 13. If she's flying from Tokyo to Las Vegas, it's a 13-hour flight. What else was there? Is it the day that
it's Purdy's it's Purdy's number.
Yeah,
Purdy's 13. Isn't that crazy? So that's why I'm like, what is going on here? Purdy win it?
Mm-hmm. I would like to see it. But
3 + 1 is 4. That would be the Chiefs. This would be the Chiefs' 4th title, right? In 6 years, they would be. This would be their 4th championship. I don't know if it's in 6 years. Yeah, 6 AFC straight championship games. Either way, look, I think the San Francisco 49ers are going to get that one stop on 3rd and 4. But how dare I say that? I feel like I want to puke with a guy like Mahomes at quarterback and Andy Reid and the whole going out and retiring. I mean, I just don't know how. But then you look at San Francisco and how they're getting no love with all those weapons and the defense. It's like it could be a fucking blowout here. But I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling blowout alternate lines. It's got to be alternate lines here for me. The only way to play this game if I'm playing the side is San Francisco and an alternate line of 6 or more, maybe 7. Maybe you get lucky on a late. This is another one I like. I am going to go plus 320 on a no touchback to open the game. I think we're going to see a short kick, and we're going to get a return. Something's going to happen there. So, coin toss. I'm on tails. Just so you know.
Are you?
Question.
I'm also gonna put a parlay in for both quarterbacks to go over 1.5 touchdowns. I think both of them are gonna get. I think McCaffrey's gonna McCaffrey's gonna get one, and Deebo's gonna get one.
Smart.
Mahomes is gonna throw it to the 2 most random fucking players. Probably Kelsey one, and then someone that we've never heard of.
Here's a guy that Super Bowl 58 MVP odds here, and this is crazy, but it's not crazy. We're talking plus 2,500 on Pacheco, but get this, Nick Bosa plus 7,500 could have a day. Could have a day. Okay, that's Travis Kelce. He's plus 1,400. Brock Purdy, a plus 200 for MVP. The last Super Bowl MVP. Oh, wow. Okay. Damn. So he went down. Brock Purdy at 400. That out of 225. Christian McCaffrey, plus 1,200. Little bit of value there. Super Bowl 58 MVP novelty markets. Okay. Who will be mentioned first in the Super Bowl MVP odd speech? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
God or a religious figure. That's minus 125. You got teammates plus 260. Family plus 600. Fans plus 1,000. Coach plus 1,600. Team or organization plus 3,500. Bro, this is crazy to me. Got to say God, right?
I think that's always the answer that they go with.
I don't know, but Teammates is solid.
Thank God.
Family. Yeah. Hey, my mom. I don't know. Okay. Most let's Super Bowl. Where is okay? That's it. Those are the craziest ones that I saw. I mean, there's so many on here. I go to the national anthem. That was the one. Okay, so I'm sorry. We talked about Reba McEntire. So Reba's
How long it'll take?
it's yeah. So this year's total it opened at 84.5 seconds, which would make it historically the fastest anthem performed in the Super Bowl, but it quickly shot up to 87.5. Now it's back down to 86.5 seconds, and now it has jumped to 90.5 seconds at some books. So
I'm going under on 90, but over on 86.
100%. This is a classic middle here, and this is exactly what I'm talking about from a market perspective. It does not matter what you're playing. Just look at the fucking numbers, and I agree with you here. At 90.5. I don't know what the second is valued versus. I don't have enough data, and I'm sure we can find it. What the second is valued versus, the actual point in an NFL game. But I'll tell you what, a minute and a half seems really long. I don't know. 90 seconds.
I wonder what they call if there's like, say there's a technical difficulty and she's singing right, and then
I don't know,
and then they have to stop. Do they stop it where she stopped and then continue it on?
Well, there's a big delay, so they would do something with that shit.
You'd be like, oh, well, would they have to give the money back on the prop, you'd say?
I don't know. It's up to the book. I think what happens is it's just whatever happens. And that thing could go 2.5 minutes. All the overbetters are going to win. She's 68 halftime props. These are fun. Okay, so we've got how many songs? Over or under 8.5 songs? The over is minus 250. That's crazy. A lot of songs. Under plus 270. And they've got only one, I think, 9.5 out there at minus 115. I would take the under on that. That's a lot of songs. 10 fucking songs. I mean, how long are the songs? Oh, gosh, this is fun. All right, and we'll end on this. We're going to end on this.
I can't find a spot where it says how many songs the average Super Bowl has. I would say
6, 7,
8. But Usher's got so many songs.
Well, so speak of that. You ready? We'll end on this one.
I'm gonna go over 8.5.
Okay. Yeah, that's
he's got a lot of like top songs.
Yeah, okay, so that's a great point because the next one on here is his first song odds, and there's fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Is on there?
10. Oh yeah.
You got
My Way was plus 425 opening, now plus 100. My Way is the favorite. OMG is number 2, and is 3, and it is currently. Oh, look at this! This is one that went the other way, which has got me all fucked up right now. Oh, there's a couple that went the other way, but was plus 350 opening, and now at plus 650 and plus 700 at some books. MGM plus 700.
Yep, we're going with That's
so. Why are you picking that one? Just so I know. I don't know.
It gets the crowd going.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Okay, and this might say it. The song to be performed odds, like in general, not in order. Is minus 100,000. So I think it's or it'll be played at some point. My Boo minus 200. Oh my god, this is insane. All right, here's a fun one. There's lots of speculation, of course, about surprise special guest every year. There is an Alicia Keys and Little John, apparently RES. Artist or performer that must appear on stage with a microphone, by the way, not just on stage. Here we go. Lil Jon, Ludacris, Alicia Keys, Post Malone, Justin Bieber, Pitbull, will.i.am, Nicki Minaj, and then finally, Taylor Swift. Wow.
Lil Jon and Taylor Swift, I would put money on.
Taylor Swift opened at plus 550, now currently at plus 1400. Little John up there. He was off the board at the start, but now on the board at minus 400. The favorite, for sure, Little John. So, how about this?
On.
You ready for this? Only one book has this number, and it's Betano, 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 I would assume. Ludicrous, minus 333. Oh, wow. Hey, give me that 333. All right. Betano. See, Betano, they're an offshore book. Anyways. All right. We had fun with that. Do you think he's going to debut a new song here during halftime? There's odds on that, minus 120 on yes, and plus 100 even here on the no.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't know. I say that and he probably will.
Dude, I keep saying, well, it's all over, and I keep asking all these great questions. The number of Usher outfit changes, over, under 1.5. You got to go over. What?
Over? Yeah.
Even
if it's taking something off into like another, like I don't know, like you pull away pants and taking off a jacket. That's a wardrobe change.
I feel like that is a fucking line that is mispriced severely. This one, will Usher wear sunglasses during his first song of the Hashmark show, halftime show? Minus 270, yes. Plus 205. Yes. All right, Beast, final thoughts here as we enter Super Bowl 58. And moving on here to a new season. Season 3 is done here. So my final thoughts, what do we got here? Yeah, enjoy the Super Bowl. Have fun with it, everybody. And, I got some family coming over. We're going to put some tokens out or, some betting tips and have fun with, friends and family. We like to bet on like the first commercial.
What kind of snacks you going to have?
Oh man, hold on a second. And I want to be clear about the betting. It could be anything. I mean, it's literally like it could be in the house. If you're outside, you could fuck around because we have little gambling chips. But it could be the first car coming up in the next commercial is blue. So we have fun with it. The snacks, wow. We're going It's gonna be off the top of the head right now. Velveeta, Rotel, and Tostitos. Which I'm already getting into the Tostitos. I brought a bag out here. We got Goldfish. That's a standard. I mean, that's just in the house anyways for the kids. We've got, hold on a second. Let me think. I'm having a brain fart because this is not the party I'm thinking of. I just booked a party at Ninja Kids. Rotel, cheese. There's no pizza at this party. Fried chicken, wings, of course. We've got onion dip. That was a mandatory Lay's original in the yellow bag. And then we've got just the average cheese and meat trays and anything else that I kind of think of. I don't have anything else planned because I got people bringing stuff and they're going to be doing the small little wieners and the barbecue sauce. But I'll make sure to take a spread pick and get it out to the crew. What are you guys doing? What are you doing for the big game?
So I'm having a party out in the garage. My
God. Do I go to Iowa for this?
Well, I ain't going to have as much as you're going to have, but I'm having there's a thing called Super Bowl crack. It's Ruffles. It's Ruffles. Then you mix Colby Jack cheese and ranch seasoning, right? And then you top it with bacon crumbles. And you put it in the oven, and it's amazing from what it looks like. I've never had it before, but I saw it on TikTok, sent it to my wife. I was like, hey, we're going to make this. Like 4 ingredients. It's going to be good.
Wow.
We're going to do buffalo chicken dip.
I was going to say, it's just like a buffalo chicken dip, right?
And then we'll have a buffalo chicken dip. We'll have a 7-layer dip. And then
yes. Taco, yes.
Then we're going to have Hawaiian sliders. So,
my God. Are you making the sauce like the butter sauce? And
with the Swiss and ham? Garlic? Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. And the poppy seeds and shit?
I don't have no poppy seeds. I don't know where to get some around here, but
That's funny. It's off market on the street. Okay, cool. Well, the big game. maybe we'll at some point, maybe I'll see if the guys want to go live or something. But we are going to try and get Ricky Knotz's prop list. He's got his whole prop thing. If anybody wants it, you can head to hashmarksports.com. You can get that for $3.33. Very inexpensive. All you got to do is click the link, pay, and once we get your email in there, we'll go ahead and shoot it over to you. So Ricky Knotz, obviously not on the program tonight, but Beast, thanks for coming on, man. We really appreciate it, and good talking to you.
Gonna hopefully next year will be a little bit more better with the schedule, but hey, we're gonna look at doing a show about dynasty football.
Yes, talk about that.
Little short, like half-hour thing, just talking about stuff. Maybe half hour or less, just talking about, hey, this is what a dynasty league is. You should get into a dynasty league, and then talk about my league a little bit every week. Break down that. I won my dynasty league this year.
Wow! Congratulations! That's a big team.
When I started it out, I put my whole league into this one of those things that'll tell you how your team should be doing. My team was projected to be like 8th, and then
always is.
And then I made some trades throughout the year.
Right. And you do well, right?
Yeah. And I made trades and picked some guys that were kind of doing well. And I was like, these guys, I'm going to and I kept them. There's a few pieces I'm trying to move off of right now, but
who are
those? Like things I'm going to talk about. I'm going to try to move off of DK Metcalf, but that's because I've got Nico Collins, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and CD Lamb. And then I have someone else. I have George Pickens, but I'm gonna try to get off of him too. But yeah, those are just a couple guys I've got listed. I got off Saquon Barkley too, so I don't know if that's gonna be a good thing or a bad thing.
No, it's good. I got off him a couple of years ago, and I think you know what? I mean, he could have a year, but I don't know, man. Can't say healthy.
Yeah, but that's what it'll be about. Okay. We'll have a little bit of everything. I love
that idea. I really do.
Dynasty's year round, so it's like there's something you can talk about every week. So I could break down position by position leading up to the draft, like your rookie draft and stuff like that, breaking down positions. It's one of those, things where you can kind of have consistently a show, and half an hour is not too long.
Yeah, no, not at all. And it changes too. Like when there's the draft in April, a lot changes on teams from fantasy perspective right away. I mean, so you're right. I never really thought about that, but now with HFT kind of running more of that day to day, which we should have you on as well from time to time. But I think the dynasty thing is really nice. And I always want to do dynasty because I like to manage teams. And I hated them always leaving. I felt like, they're leaving me. That's why it's called fantasy. No one knows.
I do one. Well, I did one redraft league, but then I'm also in what's a keeper league. So that's where you keep. That's different. Keeper's different from dynasty too. But dynasty is you keep everybody from the previous year. Keeper is you only keep like 4 players and then you redraft the rest. So I'm almost exclusively keeper and dynasty, and I used to be a redraft all the time. I loved it, but then over these last couple of years I was like, fuck, dynasty's the way to go.
You're a real GM now because you're a GM on draft day in redraft leagues every year. You have all your shit leading up to it, you do all your notes. That's GM work, but you're right, you don't hit the war room and say, this is a guy that I'm going to pick right now for a couple years later. You know what I mean? And that's a different mindset than just I got to get this defense at round 9 or 10 before the other guy does.
I've got to pick this. I've got to get this guy. I've got to move picks to get up in the draft to get him. So, because he's going to be the future of my team for 10 years from now. So I've got to move off of an older guy. So it's like,
that's legit. That's legit fucking general manager shit. Yeah, no, that's You got me thinking here. Because look, that to me, so let me ask you this: how does it pay? Oh, so every year, yeah, everybody just pays every year. That is same
It's
thing.
the same thing. So everybody
Imagine if that money rolled over for 20 years. Fund will just pay out every year. Everybody gets a salary from it. Jesus, build a trust. Wow, hey, we got something here. Okay, well, again, thanks. It's getting late here. So thanks for jumping on. I really appreciate it. We're really stuck to do a solo show, but I look, I think we might grab these kids. You never know. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. And yeah, as always, what does he say? Oh, you know what time it is. Break the fucking book. Run it!